Unfortunately, this was in 2010 before everyone had a smartphone. So instead of her being entertained by TikTok videos, she was staring at me, and roughly every 60 seconds, she would poke at me and ask if I had figured it out yet. It's my second year as a part-time tax preparer working in the Fillmore district in San Francisco. This woman storms into the office, guns blazing, and starts yelling at me. "You left up my taxes. You left up my taxes. Now I got a letter from the IRS. I owe them a bunch of money. You better fix it," she said as she slammed the IRS notice down on my desk. My first thought was, I probably did screw up her taxes because it's only my second season doing this, and this stuff is really complicated. So I begin to apologize profusely. "I am so sorry, ma'am. Let me get this figured out." She does not care about my apology. She keeps letting me have it. "You screwed up. You're gonna fix it, and I'm gonna wait right here until you do." So I start reading through the IRS notice and looking at the documents she had provided me the prior year. And unfortunately, this was in 2010 before everyone had a smartphone. So instead of her being entertained by TikTok videos, she was staring at me, and roughly every 60 seconds, she would poke at me and ask if I had figured it out yet. As this is going on, right outside the office window comes a very charming and flirtatious woman's shoe salesman. He stops and he makes eye contact with the client sitting in front of my desk. From the window, he shows her a pair of boots. She flashes a smile and he invites himself into the tax office. She tries on the 3 different pair of boots that this guy has. Each time she puts the boot literally on my desk. In between flirting and laughing with the boot salesman, she still turns to me every minute or so to pump me. "Where's my money at? How long is this gonna take?" After what seemed like forever, I figured out why she had received the IRS notice and owed money. Fortunately, I had scanned copies of all the documentation she provided me with the prior year. The IRS issue was the fact that she did not provide me with one of her 1099s, so it did not get reported on the tax return because I didn't have it, and there was no way for me to know about it, right? I can't know about every last job she had during the year. Now that I had figured out that she is the one that goofed up, I really wanted to be mean to her in a very immature way. Thoughts of telling her, sticking my tongue out at her, came to my mind. However, I bit my tongue and politely told her that she had screwed up by not giving me all of her documents. She didn't apologize. Moral of the story is, it is your responsibility to provide your tax preparer tax software with all your tax documents. If you're unsure of all the different people that issued you 1099s and W-2s, consider filing an extension and waiting until approximately June so that you can pull an IRS wage and income transcript that will show all the different tax forms that were sent to the IRS about you. You can pull this transcript by accessing your IRS online account. Hey, my name is Arash. I help people create plans to pay less in taxes. Did you know if you like, subscribe, and comment on my videos, you will automatically save 10% in taxes? Okay, that's actually not true. Also, I need to let you know that none of this video should be taken as tax advice. However, I would love to give you individualized tax advice. All you have to do is schedule a consultation on my website, link below.